Hello. Hello, everybody. We're back to do the rest of these December daily cards. And, you know, we left off here with our little Santa and our little reindeer. Now, they look kind of plain because the background's not done. But the first thing I thought we could do is stamp. I'm looking to see what color I want to stamp. Stamp a sentiment up there, maybe saying something like, let's do be merry on there. And we're going to use, it's not a true red, but we'll use it anyway. Okay. I'm going to make sure we got plenty on here. Okay. And we're going to do it right over. Move that. I had two stamps on there and it was keeping me from being able to see what I was doing. I hope this is straight because I'm not over the top of it. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? Not too bad at all. Okay, so I wipe off my my sentiment, and then I'm going to move it over there out of the way. Now, while we're doing that, I think we'll go ahead and put one over on, we'll put something on the other one that we're going to do, which is angels. Now, the angels will not take very long. So, I'm going to look and see if I have a blue. Yeah, here is a blue. Now, you're thinking, why blue? Well, because I'm going to do my little angel dresses in a very pale blue. So let's just do the word believe, because that's what it took for Mary when the angels came. She had to believe and trust, and she did. And we have all of that to be thankful for. Okay, so here we go. Let's try the believe. Well, you would know. See, it didn't quite get it over there. But that's not bad. So we're not going to worry with it. Because if you try to fix something that small, it's not worth messing up your images and all the work you put in on it, right? Let me put these inks away so we have more room. Okay, now, on this little guy, we're going to let him dry for a minute and we'll come back. Now, we're going to, with her, yes, I'm going to try to fix this blue. You can say, I told you so later, okay? But I want to, I've got a little tiny tip here that I want to try to get it. Because it's the same blue. So, there are ways to fix things. You know, you just have to be creative. All right, so now I'm thinking maybe we can do one of these in blue and one in pink. I don't know yet. Let's just go with doing a pink first. So we want to get some pink out here on our little tray. And we're not doing the wings, we're just doing the dress robe portion. And I really want it to be more watered down than that. So I'm going to add water to this. I don't know if it's going to let me or not. Kind of has a magenta color to it. And see, when you're doing something fast like this, the reason I showed you this is because I wanted you to see that you can go over the gold. Just make sure you're not getting your hands or wings. So in the last video, I forgot to tell you what Sadie did the other day. Let me get a drink. One of my medications is really making my mouth dry, so I'm sorry, guys, if I sound all slurred and 100 years old. Or if I sound like I've had something to drink. I haven't, just so you know. Okay. Now I'm just trying to get that little bit of pink I got over into the wing off. Okay. Now, we're going to go over here and we're going to do blue. I don't want the blue to be quite as dark as the pink turned out. So, I'm just going to wash it is basically what I'm doing, as I'm just putting a blue wash over the angel's robe. I like that better. I wish I had started out that way with the pink robe. But it doesn't matter. I'll just make this one just a tiny bit darker maybe, so they look like they go together. Sweet little angels, literally. Okay, so there we go. Aren't they cute? Now this little angel, you can't tell a lot, but it has its eyes open. The one on the right has its, the one on the left has its eyes. I'm sorry, the one on the right has its eyes closed. Paula. All right, so now we're going to go into the white. And actually, instead of doing that, I'm just kind of wetting the wings a little bit and adding just a very faint blue to them because, you know, it wouldn't be in that sweet, sweet little angels. I love it. Now, we're not going to do their skin. We're not going to even try to attempt that. But we are going to dry them and heat set them, and then we're gonna polish off the gold. I'll show you what I mean. So Sadie was in the living room doing her own little thing and being good girl, supposedly. And I go in the living room or into the kitchen to get something, and I see that she has took the tree skirt out from under the Christmas tree and has drug it out into the middle of the floor. And I looked at her and she had all this white glitter on her little face. And I said, "Did you do this?" And she knew that she was in trouble. And, I mean, we don't beat her or hit her or anything, but she knew she was going to get scolded. And, of course, I'm scolding her, and during the whole time I'm doing it, she's in my craft room going in circles around my table, like 90 to nothing. So, hopefully today, we won't experience the same thing. Now, I'm going to kind of cover these little guys up with gold. Not gold, but shimmer. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to rub over their little gowns so I can kind of clean off the embossing. You want to make sure it's dry, because when we were drying it just now, or heat setting it, you know, it gets wet again when you put heat to it. Okay, now, there we go. Now we're going to take the Wink of Stella and we're going to give it a little bit of shimmer on the wings first. We'll do it on the wings first, and then we'll decide if we go back and do it on our dress. But it was so funny to see her face. She knew she was in trouble. So Charlie's coming tonight. So we're looking forward to having our little guy here. I'm trying to decide. I think we're going to go ahead and go over the dress, or the robe. I keep wanting to call it a dress. Let's go over the robe with Wink of Stella too. Goes much faster than the detailed Santa and reindeer did, if you notice. Now let's do over here. Now I will want to add a little bit of pink to the cheeks of the little angels. So, let me find my little brush. And I mean, I literally am going to just barely touch. There they are, little angels. They're not perfect, but it'll work. How's that? I love those. Okay, so we've got the brushes. We're done with the brushes. So I'm going to shut the paint. Okay, and move that over out of our way. Okay, now this is going to be 11 and this is going to be 12. But first, I got to find the green that I used earlier. Here it is. I kind of want to do a little bit of doodling on this one because it just seems super plain. And you know, the green in this pen is pretty old. So we're going to go around it a couple times and make it look like it was deliberate, remember? Yeah, I just like that better because there's, you know, it just, I don't know, it just looks like the white was kind of off in La La Land. And if, when you do this, you still think it needs another line, add it or go back and add where you think it needs it. Okay? And I always do a little squiggle here and there. All right, now we want to definitely do something. They're up in the air, right? So I'm going to take the little fine tip and we're going to just kind of do a place for their feet to land. See, just like, you know, just like it's on purpose. All right, so now we're going to put the number 11, if we have 11. Okay, this particular one does not have another 1. So let's see what else we've got over here. We got to have green or red. We could do gold. This red is giant, but we do have some ones, and the ones are not as big. So let's do that. We may have to add a couple little, get my fingers working, a little bit of glue on the back of these because and I think we'll do it up in the left-hand corner above Santa. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. You get going and you just, you get distracted and forget that you have someone watching you, even though you're talking to them. It's real easy. Oh, good grief. My eyes and this little needle don't ever get together. There we go. So here is number 11. I'm still thinking that Santa's beard needs a little something. Got to think on that. But number 11 is done. So we have the angels here who are drying, basically. And I'm thinking we'll let them be 13. Because that they can be today. And this one can be 12. Let's do it next while they dry. Because they're still drying. And this is just going to be Christmas ornaments. So I'm thinking we could put this gold on the background. Okay. Which will be fun. So, if you have time, leave me a comment and tell me if you've got all your Christmas shopping done. Remember, tomorrow is the giveaway. I don't have a time scheduled, so you'll just have to watch. The reason is I don't know how my day's going to go with it being the time of year we have to shop. Because I don't have all my shopping done. And I sure don't have any wrapping done. So there we go. We're going to line this completely up with the top. Okay. And we'll round the edges of the glitter paper later. But at the bottom, it's not going to, it's not going to go all the way down. But we'll trim it and make it look nice. And it is exactly the right size. The width is. Let that dry. Cute. Okay, so I can't remember. I don't think we're doing inking on this. We're not. So I thought we'd start with the big ornament right here. Now, I'm not putting strings on this, but if we need to draw a line, you know, like a string, we could do that. I kind of know where I want to put them. I kind of looked. So I'm just going to show you my madness. Why I did what I did. So I started with the bigger one over here. Okay. And I thought I would just work around him. And I'm going to put this one just slightly over. Well, wait a minute. How did I have that? I might have had it down. Let's wait on that one. And I know that this one was right over here. Because of the gold background, I don't know if a marker will work or not. So I may have to do string. So there is that ornament. We've got this little green one. And he's not going to touch. Okay. I think I'm going to move this red one to the other side. This is completely different than what I planned. Just so you know, things can change at the last minute, right? Probably because I don't remember. I know I sound like a drunk. I'm sorry, guys. It's some of the medicine the doctor has me on. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add this one back. So I'm just going to re-ink it, re-glue it in the background here. And let's see, do we want it up, down? Ugh, I should have laid it down before I decided, right? Let's put it down low. So you can never, you know, none of these are wrong. There's no wrong, there's no right. And I have one more, if I can find it. The only reason I didn't put it over here was because, let me find it. Oh my goodness. Seriously. I just had it a few minutes ago. There it is. It's a silver star. So I'm thinking I'm going to put him right here. I wasn't going to use him, but I feel like we need him. And he's the only other one I have. I'm sure there's more in all my stuff. But mercy, my stuff is crazy. Okay. All right. Let's do it like this. Now everything is down. And I have this 3-dimensional one that says joy. And I really kind of want to have it up here. So let's we're going to put some string on there after all. Let's see what I have. Now, I have all kinds of twine left over here. but I don't think what I really want is in here. I think I just want white twine, okay? And the reason is because it will be thinner, and I think that'll look better in the long run. So let me get my little tiny tube of Fabri-Tac. Yeah, it's a little tiny tube. That way we can get it to come out as small as possible when it comes to our string. I can find the end of the string. I always love it. Don't you always love it when that happens and you can't find it? It's got to be on here. I just use this. Oh my goodness. Where are you, string? See, look at it. It's like, oh my, let's just pull some out and hope that it will work, okay? I don't know where the ending of it went, but I'm sorry if I just hit you guys. So I'm just going to do a little dab of glue right here in the center. And I'll probably go back and put a stone there at some point to, you know, make it look like it's... I think I'll do that now while I'm talking about it, because I've got to find the stones first of all, Paula. Where did they go? Where did they go? I'm just putting a little one, and it's going to be clear. And let me get my little blade so I can actually lift them without any problem. I've got to break down and clean my craft room. Ugh, it's craziness, Paula. Now I'm going to put another dot on top. I put one underneath, and now I'm going to put one on top so that when I set this down, it will, instead of going across the table, it will go on top of the little rope or the little twine. Just like that. Okay, now I'm just trimming the top like that for now, and then you'll see what we'll do later, okay, with the back. So we're going to lay the little twine right there. Come on, be cooperative. Even though you're at the very top, we're not going to leave you out. That's how crazy we are that we're actually going to put one at the very top. I am too. I am. I know. I'm a perfectionist, and I like everything. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm sorry. What a silly person. I'm sorry, guys. I'm here ranting and raving about putting string on one that really doesn't need it, but I want it to have it. Okay, here is the third one. If we can get it on the end here. Now let's get our little stone ready. Put another little piece of glue there. Lay the stone down. This will hold it down, plus it'll give it a decorative look, which I like. Okay, now we're going to cut another string off and come over here. I thought I dropped some down there, but I guess I didn't. There it is. Okay, and just a tiny bit more right there so we can put our little stone on there. Oopsie. Got back under there. It's trying to be cockeyed. Okay, and we have one more to do right here. Come off of there. Put the string on there. Put another little dollop of glue. Come on. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? How are we going to make those look good on the other side? Well, I have an idea. We're going to pull them all straight, first of all, or as straight as we can. Okay, and then we're going to probably have to do it one at a time. We're going to use Scotch tape on the back, and then we're going to cover the back, and I'll show you how we do that. Let's do one at a time. You know, these are not going to be perfect because that's just not what I'm aiming for. I mean, I didn't even know I was really going to add any string. I hadn't planned on it, I'll put it that way. So we're going to go like this. You want to pull it tight. Get your tape ready first. Like that one's going to be a little bit off, but that's all right. Okay. Sorry if I'm out of camera. I keep catching myself closer to my body. Okay, now we're going to do this last one right here. Ooh, that one's crooked. We'll scoot it over. Okay, so we've got those on there. I'm going to go ahead and trim this little star off because it's the only thing hanging over and it looks odd. Okay, so there's our ornaments like that. Now we have this little ornament, which gives it some dimension. And I want him to be up at the top. Because I don't want to add string to him. But where? I think right here. Right in the middle. Let me get some glue. Or do we want it here? I think it's less crowded over here. We're going to do it here, even though it covers up our little design on the one ornament. I think we'll do it here because it just looks better. It's not as crowded on the right side. Okay, so now we got to get our number on there, and we had decided that this was going to be number 12. So we've got gold, we've got pink, we've got red. I'm thinking red because the gold will blend. Where did my red go? I just had it here a minute ago. Seriously, right here. Right in front of me. That's where it's at. Now, this one, this is the last letter one, the last number 1 we have. Where did it go? Come here. Number 12. So we're going to put it right up here. So last number 2 on the red. It's a big number 2. Whoops. Okay, so the next thing we have to do to that, because we do have a back that is ugly, and that's not something we can journal on. So we're going to get another card, and we're going to attach it on the back with our Fabri-Tac, okay? Because it's stronger and it will hold it together better. At least we hope it will. Let's just do like this. Let's see, right over here. All right. We're going to line it up with the top and the sides. Now, you wouldn't have to do that if it didn't bug you. But I want to be able to write on the back if I should decide to. All right. Got a little bit of glue right there. I don't think a pen will go through that in a happy way. And take my scissors and trim this gold background paper so we have a round corner like the rest of them. Oh, you guys, this turned out so cute. How cute is that? And we have dimension. Here's number 11. Here's number 12. And we're almost through with our angel. So let's get her over here. I think I have silver, pink. Maybe we'll do pink, a pink number. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But let's get it finished first. Okay. So pretty much, we don't have a whole lot to do. I'm going to get my gold pen out. And I don't want them to not look like they're standing on something either. So we're just going to kind of scribble a ground. One's a little higher than the other, and that's okay. We're just making it look like it's a surface. Okay, right there. Now, it's a different kind of gold. I'm looking to see. Oh, that's green. The only thing about these, they don't tell you what color you're working with. I love it when they do that. This is a gold. So, what do I want to do? We've already done the marking around and doodling. I'm thinking I just want to do a little star right here in the center. You know, we'll just do a little star. Kind of looks like a cross there at the beginning. Okay. And then we're just going to go through it like this. And I think that says it all. You know, as far as I can see, that says it all. So, let's put our number on here. So we need number 13. Today is Friday the 13th. Can't believe this month is flying by so fast. I'm really thinking it would look better with a blue number. But I don't want to spend all that time hunting for one. So I'm going to put up here number 13. Let's see what it looks like. And if we need to move it, I haven't glued it down. If we need to move it, yeah, I don't like it over her head. So let's put it down here between them. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just stick it between them. We don't have much choice because that's the only other place, right? This little letter, or this little number, I keep missing it because it's so thin, is got a lot of sticky on it, so we shouldn't have any trouble. I just want it to be straight. Come on. Okay. And so we're going to put that down here. And we'll have number 13, or J13, completely done. And I'm having so much fun making these little cards, you guys. I hope you are too. I just think they're adorable. So here is number 11, number 12, and number 13. Love these precious little angels. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Now, don't forget about the giveaway tomorrow. Today and maybe early in the morning will be your last chance to go enter for the giveaway. Write the word in caps, giveaway. Tell me what you want for Christmas. Like the video, and you do have to subscribe. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.